going to be my 30-week pregnancy vlog. I turn 31 weeks today, which is so exciting because that means that I am full term in 6 weeks. And I can't believe it. I feel like it's just crept up, like we've been waiting for this, waiting to be close to full term, so that my file can go in my midwife's car and I don't have to worry. And now that it's only 6 weeks away, it just it feels crazy quick. So we're totally ready and we can't wait to meet this baby. But it just feels like it went by really quickly, Like it was like January, like yesterday or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Um, we had a pretty mellow week this week. We took it easy, stayed close to home. My midwife at my last appointment had asked me to kind of take it easy, especially after I called her the next day with um, our scare that we had last week. So, excuse me. So that's what we did this week. We just kind of took it easy and we stayed close to home. And yeah, we've kind of just had a relaxing week. I started implementing a routine like schedule for Daisy and I for the week this week, and I'll share that in her 2-year update. But that's been fun. It's been a little more challenging for me, just energy level wise, trying to pace myself and whatnot. But it definitely it's been fun. So that's kind of week we've had. As far as pregnancy stuff, it's funny because when I talk about energy level, I've been having like these highs and lows as far as my days of the week go. One day I'll have a little bit more energy, the next day I'll crash and just can barely get anything done. But I just recently started taking a different DHA. The prenatal I take is one from Whole Foods, and it doesn't have DHA in it, so I have to take a separate DHA. And I was taking one that had come with some prenatals that I'd gotten that didn't agree with my skin. Like I would take them and my skin just broke out, and so I thought we'd try something else, and it whatever we got next worked much better, so I just never took the other ones. But they had a separate DHA, so I was taking the DHA and it ran out, so we got some new DHA this past week, and I started taking it, and the next day I could feel a notable difference in my energy level. So I don't know if it's just a coincidence or whatnot, but it really made a difference. So lately I've been able to actually participate in Daisy's bedtime routine. It's not to the point where I can go and walk a huge marathon or something like that and still have energy to cook dinner, but I definitely feel a slight increase in energy and how long I can last in the night before I'm just dead to the world. So that's been cool. We also ordered our birth kit this week. It should be here before I'm 36 weeks. And when it does get here, I'll share with you guys what is in our home birth kit. We have everything as far as like the stuff that we'll need for the home. I can share with you guys the list that we have as far as like the stuff we need at home if you guys are interested. Basically for the birth, we need our birth kit, which I'm gonna order. And then for the baby, we need diapers, clothes, receiving blankets, a car seat, and petroleum or unpetroleum jelly. So the only things we don't have on that list are the ointment, jelly, whatever you want to call it, and the car seat. For me, it says prune juice or an herbal laxative, grocery bags lined with plastic garbage bags, juice, lip balm, a large bowl which I need to ask my midwife if I can use my large glass bowl, because if she wants like a metal bowl or a plastic bowl, I don't have either one of those, so I would have to go and buy that. A crock pot, which we have, along with washcloths. Pillows, towels, and washcloths, which we already have set aside, like a birth set. And then just sanitary pads, paper towels, an unopened package of baby wipes, 2 complete sets of bed sheets, and a birth ball, which is optional. So we have some of those things, and we don't have others. And then I just have some extra stuff that I want for my birth. Like I have a birth pool, which we still have to set up and see if it will fit in our space somewhere. And if it won't, we're either going to set it up in the backyard, which will be interesting, depending on what time of day I go into labor to to be in our backyard. It might be very peaceful. Who knows? I've got a little fountain back there, and we can play some Zen-like music, and maybe that will be an awesome place to labor for a while. My midwife doesn't want me to give birth in the water, but I'm allowed to labor. And so, yeah, we'll see what happens there. If it's at night, it gets a little cold and windy here at night, so that may not work, and I may just end up laboring in the shower or my bathtub. So yeah, that we'll have to test out in the upcoming weeks. And I have like a hot water bottle, which I like to have handy to just fill with hot water and have to, warm the baby after birth, or, to put on my back if I'm having, some back pains and whatnot. So, but I'll share my full birth setup and kit and whatnot when it's here. Let's see, we start our first official birth class on Saturday, and I believe we're doing it with another couple, with our midwife, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Gordon's never done any birth classes before, so this is all going to be new to him, and my midwife gave him some books to read, and he's very excited. And yeah, it's kind of cool. We have, I think, 6 classes total. And we've done an exercise one that we did on our own. And then, yeah, we just have 6 birth classes, and we're going to try and do them on Saturdays just because we're going to have appointments during the week. And we're doing every 2-week appointments, and Gordon just can't take that much time off of work. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm also really excited. Let's see what else. Somebody asked me in a message about what my plans were for a baby shower, and I'm not gonna do a baby shower. We don't have any friends or family close by, and it's not really conducive to have a baby shower when nobody's going to come. I would rather people came after the baby was here, and were able to come and see the baby. And so that's our goal. We're actually going to do a baby sprinkle meet and greet after the baby's born, and we have a lot of family coming in for that, and some friends, and it should be a lot of fun. And we'll be able to show off our baby girl, and anybody who wants to gift her anything at that time can do so. But we are planning on fulfilling our needs as far as baby supplies before she gets here. So, and we've done that. We pretty much, the last thing we need to get is a car seat, and I actually just found out today that my dad and my stepmom are going to gift that to us, which is awesome. So yeah, otherwise we're set for baby, and so we're not going to have a baby shower. I guess I can get into pregnancy stuff. I had my glucose test results given to me this week, and everything was fine. I've started getting Charlie horses in my legs, which is funny because I was just kind of waiting for this to happen. I'd experienced it with Daisy probably somewhere in the last 10 weeks of pregnancy. I started getting them, and they got really bad at the end, to the point where, every night I would get 2 or 3 that would just jolt me upright in bed. This week I only had one night where I got them twice in a row, like back to back, and my uh my calf the next day just hurt for like half the day. I was walking around and just had a painful calf. I found out via Google and a very nice subscriber who had commented on my last pregnancy vlog what that pop that I was talking about last week could possibly be. Um, I didn't think to Google it. I'm not a really big fan of Googling stuff during pregnancy, but it turns out it could very well be several things. I guess there's a chance she could be kicking something up in my ribs. There's a chance it could be a pocket of air or two or three that she's kicking that are kind of clicking. Or it could be her hips. Apparently, baby girls who are breech for extended periods of time can have clicking hips, and I guess most of the time it's not a big deal, and within 2 weeks of being born, their hips don't click anymore. And then there's that 1 in 1,000 babies who need like actual attention with that. So we won't know until she's born, and I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just thankful that she's very active and just praying for a healthy, happy baby, and whatever, comes after she's born, we will, face, and yeah, it'll all be good. I have had more sweets cravings this week than previous weeks. Luckily our summer fruit just came in, and I bought like this huge crate of peaches, and so I've been trying to curb my sweet cravings with peaches. I've been off of smoothies recently, not because I don't want them. Like I had a smoothie last night. Gordon made one for me, and it was delicious. But I just haven't been making them in the last like month, so I may have to start doing that again to try and curb my sweet cravings a bit. I had some sinus issues this week, that were a little frustrating. Every time the wind picks up in our area, I tend to get sinus issues. A friend of mine gave me a neti pot for my birthday, and so if it continues, I'm going to try that, because I don't really enjoy taking medication when I'm pregnant, and nothing really helps sinus pressure except sinus medicine, for me at least anyway. So I just don't see the point in taking Tylenol, even though, some people say it's safe. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, so I've had serious hair woes this week, and I'm realizing, looking back at old vlogs from right when I got pregnant and before my pregnancy, and my hair is just awful right now, and I can't figure out what it is. I'm definitely not in the sun less or more. I don't blow dry my hair more or less. I'm using the same shampoos. I'm eating the same things, except I'm taking vitamins, so you'd think that my hair would be awesome. I remember with Daisy's pregnancy, my hair was great. It was like really full, and I mean, I have really thick hair to begin with, so I don't really need more thickness, but it was like really full and nice and smooth and shiny, and this time it's like just really lacking. I don't know. So I'm like experimenting with different things. I'm gonna try and get like an olive oil based shampoo and see if that helps. I'm gonna get my hair cut next month. I'm gonna take Daisy and we're gonna get our hair cut together, so I'll see if that helps. But yeah, it's just weird, just frustrating and weird. But yeah, I guess I can share my baby buys. I don't actually have them in hand. I bought 2 packs of white t-shirts for the baby when we were at Babies R Us this past weekend. One pack was the 3-month size, that was the Babies R Us brand, and it's like the Komodo style, like it buttons on the sides. And then I bought a 6 to 9 month Gerber size, and I'm they're in the hamper right now to wash, and once they're washed, I'm going to use some RIT dye. I have like yellow, red, and navy, and I'm gonna dye 2 of each, so like 1 3-month and 1 6 to 9 month size yellow one, and red and navy and so on. And then I'm gonna do some different things to them. I might screen print 1 or 2, might do some like applique stuff to them. I'm not sure yet, but I'm excited to do that. It's gonna be my first craft for the new baby. I just feel like I've wasted this whole pregnancy, and there's so many things I want to make, and some t-shirts is some, just because I'm not finding a lot of t-shirts that I like in those sizes, and I don't just want to buy t-shirts for the sake of buying them, so I'm just going to make some with just plain white. So when I do that, I'll definitely post a video and let you guys know how they turned out. But otherwise, I think that's it. I'll go ahead and show my belly, and then I'll get going. There's a ball in my way. This is the belly this week. Getting super big. My maternity shirts are no longer going down far enough. But yeah, here's the front and the side. And baby just kicked to say hello. But yeah, that is the belly. Thanks for watching.